these are things you did with obviously the 7-iron, okay? Both in terms of setup and posture looking great. I think your hand position now is looking nice, okay? All there is a good start position, okay? Top of the backswing as that club goes back, nice hip turn, okay? You're getting the golf club now into a good position, okay? So we're setting the golf club, going back over your toe line, hinging up nicely. Great position, okay? Really setting the club in a good start position to enable that club now to come down and swing around this way. What you did in the past, I was just trying to go through bit by bit, okay? Because you played, we're talking a month or two ago when we first started speaking, okay, on the lessons, you had a sort of a spell of through the summer where most of your shots were kind of doing that. Driver, iron, whatever it may be, were going right. So what you then did, you created, so the blue line now is things you do. So you sort of start trying to swing it left with your shoulders or your hips or rolling your arms or closing the club face or moving things at address or whatever it may be to start the ball somewhere here. And they kind of got ingrained over through the summer, okay? These movements now that were causing the ball to go out to the right there, the hips, the grip pressure, and your arm position coming down, you kind of eliminated them through practice. So the issue now, the ball going right, isn't there anymore. However, the ingrained things you've done to fight this shot are still there. So now the right element of the bad shot's been taken away because of the practice you've been doing with the hip turn and all the things there. All you're getting now is a ball that's going to go straight left. Okay, so what we're going to try and do now is for you is to quieten the lower half down when you come back to the golf ball, quieten the shoulders so your arms are dropping down and getting that club working back to the golf ball rather than your right shoulder being one of the elements you put into play to send it over here. If you look at the movement here on the left hand side there now as you start coming back down, your shoulders now are square about here and then you keep turning and turning and turning and turning, so impact there now, your shoulders are aiming over there, and that's where your general path and shots are going to go. So what you would have to do to compensate for that is either hold the face open a little bit, and how much you do that will vary from shot to shot. And as we go back to the talk about the different clubs of different lengths, the timing of trying to do that is going to be pretty impossible to get right on a consistent basis, okay? And that's why the first dozen shots you hit were either going left and drawing or right and fading, because it depends on how much hand action you had. Okay, what we're going to try and feel now as you start bringing the golf club down, even though you felt on this with the body staying quite quiet, you can still see the lower half of the body is unwinding, which it will do. Club now coming down to a good position, shoulders are still slightly closed as you come into that. To me would be your kind of perfect impact position. The club is a smidgen behind. When I say a smidgen, if we think it's like minus 0.02, you're making contact basically there. So your shoulders for the most part now are squarer there, okay, but a little bit open, which is why you're still getting a slight pull.
So how do I stop? How do I get my shoulders?
It's just slowing those shoulders down to the top of the backswing because it's something you've done.
When I get to the top of the swing,
you've always got to just feel that, So you just got to practice this.
My hands,
arms are going to drop, the back's going to stay. Back stays tight for longer, okay. So if I'm facing here now, I'll turn so my back is going to face you, So as the arms start dropping, my back is still facing towards you, my arms coming down here. What you've done to try and stop the ball going right, you do that. And that in some ways takes a lot of the pressure off the knee. Because if you look at this move now as an exaggerate, you do this and then you do this now. Do you go that way?
I'm going
exactly, you're turning and what's happening is then you're coming back on your back foot here and pulling it left.
By the time the club catches up, my shoulders are...
Oh, God, exactly. And that's what's creating the path, you see. So depending on what your club face does, which is just down to pure manipulation impact.
Get to the top of the swing,
and feel from there. Exactly. And exactly. You'll never do that, but that's the feeling you're going to have, all right? I mean, your shoulders will always unwind. To get your back there.
But I've got to start the hands first.
Exactly. Feel the arms dropping now, as you can see. And when you do that then, look at that club now.
Then I can capture.
And then your shoulders come into impact now, square. Exactly, If you go back to the top of the bat now and stop there, if you let your arms just drop here now and stop there, look where that club looks to you. It's a bit on the inside, That feels like it's going to go way right. Now, in reality, the club's going to be back there somewhere because these will move anyway, okay? But it's slowing down that body, so we're not getting so much this way, and that's been a move. And in some ways as well, as we said, when you're trying to take pressure off that knee, you're going to be doing this move here, coming back on this right side here to try and take pressure, and that's going to send it left, you see, So, okay, right, good. Make sense then now, Cool, okay, good.